Okay, so Vlogmas day 22, so not many sleeps to go at all. My arm's still a bit stiff and achy and I don't have a full range of motion, so doing my hair this morning was interesting. But, I'm supposed to be going to the shop in a bit, so I'm just going to have a coffee. Well, I'm halfway through a coffee-ish. Do a little bit of Xbox and then take out the trolley and go and get the bits that I can order. But, yeah. Hoping to marzipan the cake later, but that might be tomorrow's job. Because it might be a bit difficult with my arm at the minute. But I was hoping it would have eased up a bit overnight, but not really. But hey ho. It's the only side effect I've got, so can't complain really. Okay, it's taken me a little bit longer to get out the door than I'd intended, but it's not a massive deal. Yeah, just heading down to the shop. Got to pick up a few non-Christmas dinners because we could only get the Christmassy stuff on the delivery, and a few like treats and stuff. But, and then the guys are going to do, well, my partner and his brother are going to do an alcohol shop later because they're going to get their jab later on, so they're going to do that on the way back. But, yeah, off to the shop. Hopefully it's not too manic. Okay, so I've done the shop, got almost everything. Disappointingly, they didn't have the nice fancy cheeses that I was looking for to make a cheese board up, but I can get those from somewhere else. And no Liebkuchen, my German supermarket let me down. But otherwise, got everything on the list, and it's not as much or as heavy as I feared, so that's good. I'm just having a little bit of a rest on the way home because I am flagging. You know, obviously the trouble with having a sore arm is that you can't lie on it when you're sleeping, and that's normally the side I sleep on. So I haven't slept the best, which I'm hoping it's just not having slept the best and not actually anything else that's making me flag. So yeah, a little bit of a rest and then I'll carry on home. It's about a half-hour walk from the shop to home, and I'm about 10-ish minutes in. So yeah, I'll be home for lunch. Actually, while I think of it, before I carry on with my walk home, you'll have noticed today's video, as in the one you saw yesterday, went up a bit late. That's because I got the date wrong when I scheduled it. So, yeah, sorry about that. But, going to put that as post-booster brain. But yeah, I suppose I ought to carry on heading home, really. So I've been watching the swans on the river behind. The river's behind me. You can probably hear it. You probably won't be able to see it though. And ducks and swans and things. And yeah, it's a nice park. Right, time to wind my weary way. Just thought I'd pause for a moment to show you the old dream town. The Woodland Trust is based here, so these sorts of things get preserved, which is good. Okay, so that's me home, and the shopping's unpacked. It's not all put away because space. But, most of it's put away. It's just the bread and cereal that's out on the side, so that's not a problem. Managed to squeeze everything into the fridge that needed to go in. If we did manage to get cheese anywhere, I don't know where that's going to go. Half my fridge is taken up with the turkey at the moment. And gammon. So we did gammon on Christmas Eve with the red cabbage. It's very nice. So, I am pooped. So I'm just going to chill for a bit, watch a bit of TV. Have some nibbles, because I can't be bothered to make anything proper. Plus I forgot to get sandwich filling to go with the bread, so that was clever. I mean, we've got Marmite, but I don't fancy that right now. But, yeah, booster effects. I think the achy joints at the moment are more to do with dragging the shopping home. I have a shopping trolley. So I think it is just the achy arm or possibly a bit of tiredness from not sleeping properly, but otherwise fine. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be fine later or tomorrow so I can marzipan the cake. It's probably going to be tomorrow, realistically. but we'll see this afternoon when my other half goes for his injection, because I have a bit of time then to have the house to myself. I just don't think rolling out marzipan with the sore arm is going to be very fun. But yeah. Now, you might be wondering why I choose to walk back from the shop rather than get a bus or a cab. Sometimes I do get a cab, but the supermarket I went to doesn't have a phone to call through to the cab place, and I very rarely have credit on mine. So to get a cab, I'd have to walk about 10-15 minutes in the wrong direction and then wait for usually 10 to 15, but sometimes up to half an hour for a cab if they've got them available at all. And this time of year, it can be quite hard to get a cab. So I generally walk back from that supermarket, or I'll go over to the next door supermarket and use their taxi phone. Although I don't know if they still got it. I haven't been there in a while because we normally order in rather than going to the supermarket ourselves, because it's just easier when you don't drive. So by the time I'd actually got a cab, even phoning for one and then waiting for it to arrive, I'd be at least halfway home, if not all the way, by the time I got here with a cab anyway. So, or by the time a cab got to me. So it just seems a little bit counterproductive and expensive from that point of town. I got a cab back after my vaccine yesterday. And buses only actually come up to my part of the estate first thing in the morning. They don't come up onto my estate at all the rest of the day. They come to like the next door estate. But again, that's still a 15-minute walk from home. And by the time you've waited for the bus, I could already be halfway home. So it's just quicker. So that's why I do it. Plus the bonus of I get some exercise at the same time, because it's a bit of cardio and weights combined when you're dragging shopping home. I mean, we do sometimes get the bus, but we're more likely to do that when we're at the other end of town. The supermarket that we get our orders from is at the other end of town, and that's right next to the bus station. So we'll sometimes get the bus from there. But there is a bus stop near the one I was at today. But like I said, they're not very frequent and they don't come up near to mine, so it just seems a little pointless. So yeah, but now I'm knackered, which I am putting down to not having slept properly. Because as I say, I do tend to fall asleep on my left-hand side, and I can't lie on that at the moment. My hair's a state because I couldn't do it properly this morning. It needs a wash, to be fair, but because I knew I was going to be going for a walk across town yesterday and doing the shopping run today, I didn't worry about getting it done before those. It seemed a little pointless when I'm just going to get hot and sweaty. So yeah, I might wash my hair tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see how the day goes. And we'll see how my arm is, because obviously I need to be able to use my hands to wash my hair. But yeah, it's just annoying at the moment. I mean, it's sore and uncomfortable, and some of my joints are aching, but I get achy joints anyway, so that's not a big deal. It's fine. But, yeah, particularly when I'm feeling a bit run down or tired and I'm dragging stuff home, I'll get a bit achy and stiff, but I think that's normal when you get to your mid-40s. At least that's what I'm sticking to. So yeah, so we'll see if I actually manage to do anything else productive for the rest of the day. I have a feeling I might be talking nonsense at the moment and talking in circles, so I may just go and watch the TV for a bit, and I may or may not pick up the camera again later on today, but we shall see. Okay, so decision has been made. Marzipaning will happen tomorrow, which is fine because I can't ice the cake till Thursday anyway, because I had to order decorating stuff online and it's not arriving till tomorrow at some point, and that could be any time up till like 10, so I won't be decorating till Thursday anyway. So yeah, that's not happening today. So yeah, marzipan in the morning, and that'll give the marzipan a chance to dry before I get to icing it. So I'm going to get this edited and watch some TV. Might put on a Christmas film. Might watch the Muppets Christmas Carol. I haven't done that yet. Or that might be tomorrow after I've marzipan. Or I might go and watch see if I can find the deer tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to sign off there, get this edited, and I will see you tomorrow.